Hey friends, it is Tonya, Thrifty Treasures. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought it would be interesting for us to discuss something that oftentimes as jewelry sellers that we might find in the jewelry bags and the jewelry jars, and that is service award pins. So oftentimes when you pick up bags like this, the jewelry bags, you might find pins inside of there that are different companies. Like for example, I found this one. Now I didn't find this one in the jewelry bag, but let's see if you can see it better this way. This is actually a 10 karat little gold service award, and it's actually by Avon. I did a little bit of research last night when I was listing it, and that's how I figured out it was an Avon service award pendant. But it also triggered a memory with me that I've sold these before. So it seems like in the past, I want to say a long time ago, I sold some, it was a bus line. I'm trying to think what the name of the bus line was. It was something here in Houston. I pulled up something here in a second and I'll show you. But anyway, service award pins can be worth a lot of money, you guys. And not just because they're necessarily made of gold, but I guess just for the value of them, like the company itself. So it's not necessarily if they're actually made of gold, because a lot of times, let's see, the worth will exceed the gold melt value, right? So they're worth more than that, I guess, to the person who's buying or collecting them. So let me show you my listing here on Etsy. So this is my listing here on Etsy that I just created last night. And I came up with that price of $44.99. It's kind of in the middle of what everybody's asking for theirs. So I'm hoping my good pictures will sell my item. I'm asking just a little bit more than some of the other people. So there it is. It's a 10 karat yellow gold blue sapphire Avon service award pin. And I just threw in the word brooch too. And I put the measurements in there too. But here on the back, let me see if it'll let us zoom in and see anything. Yeah, I can't. It doesn't really come out too good, but I'm going to see if I can show you. But it doesn't say anything about Avon on the back. It just says 10 karat with the words with what looked to me, what to say, maybe love, I think, L-O-V-E maybe. So yeah, I had to do like some research. I Googled, like, I didn't even know if it was a service award pin. I just thought it was like a little pin. And I just Googled like flower, 10 karat gold, sapphire, and all these websites started popping up. I think Ruby Lane came up, and I saw one over there. That's how I figured out that it was an Avon Service Award pin. But like I said, it triggered that memory. So I wanted to share with you guys, if you find these type of pins in the jewelry bags, definitely don't just discard them and, you know, throw them away. Definitely give them a second look. Now, I did a search here on WorthPoint. Now, a lot of these higher end ones than the thousands seem to be like military pins and stuff. So yeah, if you find some military pins, they're definitely can be worth a lot of money. Let's just see here what all they got. But like I've found like some Starbucks. Starbucks has some service award pins, and actually they're not worth very much money. Well, at least at the time when I was researching them, they weren't. Let's go look on eBay over here. Here are some ones that I pulled up on eBay real quick. Let's look at these. Boy, I'm just all out of order today, aren't I? Look here. Here's a Mattel 1/10 of a 10 karat gold Mattel employee service pin, diamond rubies, Hot Wheels Barbie. I wonder why it says Hot Wheels. But look at that. There's no way that is worth that much in gold. So people are definitely collecting these for the value of the company, I guess. And the fact that they just may want them. I have no idea why they go for so much money. But you need to know this. Look, here is a vintage Gerber Baby service award pin. Wow. Now that one does look to be a lot of gold. That one does say 14.7 grams of gold. So that one definitely might be worth it. Here's one for used aircraft company service pins. So yeah, a whole bunch. Okay, so we were going to look at Starbucks. I want to say I've seen that Disney one before. That one looks familiar to me. This one says it's a rare vintage Disneyland employee cast member 10-year service award pin, 10 karat. sold for $224.72. That is crazy. Okay, so let's go back to the top. So yeah, this is eBay. So let's type in Starbucks service pen and see what happens. Let's see. I want to come and sort. I think that is highest to lowest. Yeah, that's already sorted highest to lowest. So unfortunately, the Starbucks ones just really don't seem to go for that much money. Let's just type in Starbucks pen. Maybe that will return more results. But I have some Starbucks pens around here somewhere. I don't remember ever listing them, so I'm sure I still have them. I am working on that right now, you guys, going through all of my jewelry, trying to organize everything and separating stuff by like things. So it is a task. I mean, I've been doing the jewelry jars, gosh, for, I don't know, probably a decade. I've accumulated a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything. Well, shoot, if I'm not seeing anything, maybe they are worth money now. Okay, so these are kind of like similar to the ones that I found. They're little bitty, they're not Zodiac ones, but they were definitely the colored enamel looking kind. So yeah, and I'm telling you, these things, you guys, can go for some good money. What is the name of that bus? Oh, it's Greyhound. Greyhound bus lines is what I found a long time ago. And I can't remember, I want to say there was a few of them, and I got some really good money for them. Let's see, so we already looked at this, but for fun, let's go look on Etsy. And this is my Etsy shop, you guys, if you want to come follow me over there. I'm Couture Adore on Etsy. I've actually been on Etsy since 2008. I just haven't been very active over there. But I did get 26 new items up last night. So let's see if they have any over here. Service Award pen. I mean, because that could definitely be a vintage item. Oh, look, there's a Kroger's one. $20. It's still $20 ain't chump change, right? Especially if you pay $25 for a jewelry bag. You can get your money back real quick. Look, you guys, there is that one, mine right there, that vintage Avon 1970s 10 karat gold. It says there's only one left. That's strange because I saw a lot of them on there. But yeah, I'm definitely no expert on this. I'm just letting you guys know, just trying to give you some insight that there can definitely be some money to be made with these Service Award employee pins, for sure. So you can definitely list them on Etsy. And like, for example, look at this Winn-Dixie. This Winn-Dixie one here says 3 years right there. I don't know if you can see that. 3 years a safe driver. So those are like kind of things you want to look for, like things with numbers on them. Here is a 15-year award right there. Southern Pacific 20. There's a 20 on that one. 25. I've got some that look like that too. But I didn't know what they were. Okay, so Eastern Star Pen. Okay. And the best thing to do, you guys, like with things like this, if I'm not sure when I'm sorting my jewelry and stuff, is I will put all the pins together. And that way, when I have time, I'll sit down and I'll go through more of them, you know, more intricately, if you will, like going through them and trying to decide which ones I'll list and maybe which ones I will lot together. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's just really time consuming doing all the research, right? Okay, so that one is Etsy. And I showed y'all that. I can't remember if I don't think I showed you guys this. So I did a search on WorthPoint for the Greyhound Bus Service Award pendant. And I found this one. This one isn't mine, but just to give you guys an example that they can go for really good money. This one sold for $369. And it looks like it's several award pins that are connected together. Let's see what it says. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, so vintage 10K gold Greyhound Bus Company 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 5-year service award pin lot. And that does weigh 17.8 grams, so that's probably definitely worth its value there in gold. But they're not all that way. Some of them don't even have to weigh that much or be all gold. They might just be 1/10, like some of the ones that we've already seen. But yeah, definitely interesting and something to be on the lookout for. Let me make sure I showed y'all everything. And like I said, when you're always going through the jewelry jars or even at garage sales, sometimes you might see somebody that maybe worked at that company and they might have a whole lot of them that they might just have like in a little basket that they're getting rid of. Definitely scoop those up, and you're going to want to pick those up, you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this quick little video and found some knowledge in it, and definitely a bolo to be on the lookout for these little bitty service award pins. So please subscribe if you haven't already, like the video and share it with your friends, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye everybody!